Hello, and a very warm welcome to the English Story Nook. We are so glad you could join us for a new story today. Today, we're diving into a story about a creative graphic designer living in a tight-knit, modern community. Get ready to discover what happens when a simple, friendly neighborhood is shaken by a strange mystery involving a stolen sourdough starter, leading to big questions about privacy, community, and technology. Before we dive in, if you enjoy our stories and want to support what we do, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider buying us a coffee on Ko-fi. There's a link in the description below. Every like, subscription, and small contribution helps us keep creating great content for English learners like you. Let's get started. The secret in the recycled sourdough starter. Sui Rivea, a freelance graphic designer, lived in a trendy, eco-conscious apartment building. She was known for her meticulously cared-for sourdough starter, which she shared with her neighbors. The building had a strong sense of community, fostered by a shared digital platform where residents exchanged goods and services. Recently, Sui had been feeling a growing sense of unease. Her designs for a major client, Eldalonde Digital, had been rejected for being too similar to a competitor's, putting her career in jeopardy. She confided in her neighbor, Mario Aus, a tech-savvy and friendly software developer, who dismissed her concerns as a simple coincidence. One morning, Sui discovered her sourdough starter, a symbol of her creativity and connection to her community, was stolen from her apartment. She was devastated and reported the theft to the building's security, but there were no signs of forced entry. The only clue was a cryptic message left on her kitchen counter: "Your starter is not your own." Sui began her own investigation, questioning her neighbors. She discovered that other residents had also experienced strange occurrences. Louis Zambrano, a yoga instructor, complained about her smart yoga mat malfunctioning, and Sipto Schuster, a musician, reported that his digital compositions had been mysteriously altered. These incidents seemed too frequent to be a coincidence. Sui turned to Mario for help. He analyzed the building's network and discovered a hidden, encrypted channel. He managed to decrypt a fragment of a message which mentioned Project Chimera and a series of IP addresses, one of which was linked to Eldalonde Digital. This was no mere coincidence. Something was definitely wrong. Sui and Mario investigated Eldalonde Digital and found a connection to a defunct biotech company, Luminatech Innovations. They learned that Luminatech was working on a project involving data encoding bacteria, and that the project was shut down due to ethical concerns. The company had a reputation for being unscrupulous in its pursuit of scientific advancement. Sui and Mario found a hidden file on the Eldalonde Digital server that contained the complete Project Chimera files. They discovered that the project involved embedding a data-encoding bacterium into a sourdough starter, which was then distributed to the residents of their building. The bacterium was designed to collect data from the residents' digital devices and transmit it back to a central server. The sheer scale of the deception was a testament to the unscrupulous nature of the people behind it. Sui and Mario realized that the person behind Project Chimera must be someone within their building. They reviewed the building's security footage and discovered that Mario had been secretly meeting with a woman who they identified as a former Luminatech Innovations executive. Sui confronted Mario, who confessed that he was blackmailed into participating in the project. He had been complicit in the deception, and the guilt was eating him alive. Sui and Mario devised a plan to expose the project. They created a fake sourdough starter containing a harmless bacterium that would trigger an alert when it came into contact with the data-encoding bacterium. Sui felt a pang of guilt for her own part in the deception, but she knew it was the only way to stop the unscrupulous executive. She was no longer willing to be complicit in the violation of her neighbor's privacy. Sui arranged a community potluck and brought the fake starter. The former Luminatech Innovations executive, who was attending the potluck, took the bait, and her phone immediately triggered the alert. Cornered, the executive confessed to everything. She explained that she was trying to revive the project to expose the dangers of unchecked technological advancement. The residents were shocked to learn that one of their own had been so complicit in such a violation of their trust. It was a chilling coincidence that the executive had chosen their building for her experiment. In the aftermath of the scandal, the residents of the building came together to create a new, more secure digital platform. Sui's career was back on track, and she was commissioned to design the new platform. Sui and Mario's friendship deepened into a romance. They bonded over their shared experience and their commitment to using technology for good. Sui baked a new loaf of sourdough bread, using a starter that was truly her own. She shared it with her neighbors, a symbol of their renewed trust and community. The community thrived with its new secure platform, and Sui and Mario's relationship blossomed. The experience, though traumatic, had brought the residents closer and made them more aware of the importance of digital privacy and security. Sui, now a successful designer and a respected member of her community, had found a new sense of purpose and a renewed passion for her craft. That's the end of our story for today. It was quite a journey exploring trust, technology, and community. We would love to hear from you. What do you think is the most important quality for a good neighbor to have? Share your answer in the comments. And don't forget to check the description box for helpful resources to continue your practice. Thank you so much for joining us at the English Story Nook. Keep practicing your English and stay curious. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Happy learning!